a competitive friction is rising between these two division rivals, whom I don't think share a whole lot of affinity for one another.
Well, look, it's nothing personal. It's just that they are both after the same thing, a division title. The season is coming down to it, and each of these teams knows the best thing they can do for their chances right now is to take the other one down. So we should expect a really hard-fought game here.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and they have taken the lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. A 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. One away. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is fouled off toward the third base coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Short, hit hard. Story brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 2. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Driven to deep right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
No batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Striding in, Luis Arias, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up, and boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Oh, what a play for the second out. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Cabrera's now 0 for 3 as he's retired again for the first out.
The third baseman,
Riding in once again, Nico Goodrum. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
Sergio Romo enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Jake Rogers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Into the box, Cameron Maybin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 5, 6, and 7. Andrew Miller is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First offering on its way. Josh Donaldson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit hard to second, and that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Throw on to first will take care of them, and the Tigers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. So another game with important division implications is in the books, guys.
Well, there are always a lot of big rivalry games in September because the schedule is planned that way. The league wants to see key divisional matchups at the end of the season, and who can blame them? So we'll have some other big games on the menu as well, but a nice boost goes to today's winner.
Well, you couldn't ask for more than this in late September, guys. We've got two division rivals clashing in the final series of the season with a division championship still at stake.
Yeah, this is what the fall pennant race is all about, and I'm just glad to be here to see it all go down. We won't get our final answer today, but this game has huge implications for sure.
Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hard liner to center field. Maben has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Gone!
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And another foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's Jose Abreu. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Maben. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
To the plate now, Jake Rogers. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And digging in is the outfielder, Jacoby Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Standing in, Trevor Story. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 7 and the White Sox 4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
Number 30.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Nomar Mazara.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball left side. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Robert. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled away. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly on the ground is short. He's got to hurry. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone into the front row of bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 41st home run of the year for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Carson Fulmer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Line towards center field. Robert is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Jordan Zimmerman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Number 26 for him on the season as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Scope is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So coming to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Liner toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Story picks it up. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of... Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. On the season, Maben is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, back inside.
Maben, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Maben rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Steve Cishek takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner. A man at third with 1 away. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Cishek pauses. Here comes the pitch. In the air now out to left field. Giving chase is Jimenez. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty Bean. Hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it, A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Miguel Cabrera is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes now.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Pulled toward right center field. Mazara's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. Tigers lead this one 14-6. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hit out towards second. Scope towards second. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach, you know.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he is in there.
Now that designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
3 runs already home here. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch on its way.
Ball that's outside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he popped him up. Moncada in foul ground, and this will land foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Next for the Tigers, Cameron Maybin. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit hard towards center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate now, Jacoby Jones, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball that's inside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
On a line, that's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Scope. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, C.J. Cron. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Madrigal will put this one away and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front, 16-9. Jose Cisnero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The pitch. Nomar Mazara is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Candelario over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Settling in now, Nick Madrigal. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Cisnero, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
On to first, and that's your ball game. So guys, we're 1 game closer to seeing how this division race will shake out.
Yes, we are, but don't start crowning anybody just yet. These 2 teams will be right back at it here tomorrow, and we'll see them do it again. I'd love September baseball. The only thing that beats it is October baseball, and both of these teams are thinking the exact same thing.
With their postseason chances hanging in the balance, how huge would it be for this team to win this game right now in dramatic walk-off fashion, guys?
Matt, if they can win this game in any fashion, it's going to give this team a major lift. But if they win it in walk-off dramatics, it would absolutely set this team on fire. This really feels like September baseball at its best.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 2-1. High and deep to right center. Mazara's on the move. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So here's Jose Abreu. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Nick Madrigal is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's... Aaron Bummer takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fran Reyes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the 1st out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Digging in, Jordy Mercer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Jonathan Scope will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Jonathan.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 31 homers and 103 driven in. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. C.J. Cron will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here at 293 with 45 home runs and 115 RBIs. Bullet back up the middle. And the White Sox have done it. They are champions of the AL Central. So the Tigers had a chance to record a dramatic walk-off win, but it was not to be as they see this one slip away.
And they missed a big opportunity here, man. They could have walked out of here feeling on top of the world, but instead they drop a very close game in September with their postseason fate still undetermined. Losses like this can sting, and let's hope that this feeling doesn't carry into their play moving forward.
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Well, Matt, talking with the players and coaches before the game, the overwhelming message is that they are not satisfied. They don't see making it to this AL wildcard game as a mark of success for this season because they believe they have a group capable of making it to the World Series and winning it. That said, they also know they have to take it one step at a time and play good baseball today.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7-0
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Romine. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cesar Hernandez. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 one more time. It swung on and missed, strike 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Reyes is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3-2 now. Domingo Santana is on deck. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So digging in now, Domingo Santana. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Popped him up. Romine is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Last half of the second set to go, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. A ball and no strikes. Bieber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now in the box, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2. He's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Nico.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball. Scope is off at first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No break.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the... Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Oscar Mercado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Reyes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Detroit is out in front, 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Stepping up now, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Popped up. Perez has got it, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3 and the Indians nothing. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now Carlos Santana. And that misses for ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Fastball called strike. 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Cron, once a Minnesota Twin, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Hernandez at second. To Santana to get the double play.
really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Austin Romine would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another chance? Austin Romine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's Cameron Maben now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Count even now at 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Skied into straightaway right. Luplo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading off the Cleveland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Domingo Santana.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
No left fielder.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Two and 1 now. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there, and he'll bring this one in. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Lifted in the air to center. Mercado is there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Standing in, Jordan Luplow will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Called strike 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. High in the air out to center field. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now, C.J. Cron. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Luplo is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, 1 away. One out now for the Indians in their 7th, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. 1 out and a runner on second base. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Reyes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Naquin 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a ball 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Phil Maton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now, Cameron Maben. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, and Maben will make it around to third base. He's got a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Franmil Reyes will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it out to deep right center field. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So striding forward now, Oscar Mercado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. He went down on strikes last time up. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. At the plate, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Too high, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Pitch popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Hunter Wood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Hunter Wood.
In now, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. Wood, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 29th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Trevor Story waits on deck. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mercado patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in now, Nico Goodrow. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Still only 1 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
At the plate, Austin Romine. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted into center field. Mercado will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Buck Farmer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Right side and right into the shift. Story brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, but now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
So the Tigers have punched their ticket to the division series, guys.
They certainly have, Matt, and they've survived the trial, which is called the wild card game. Now in terms of their World Series chances, they put themselves on level footing with the division champions. I'm sure they're relieved and pumped at the same time.
And on the losing end of this one, what about the Indians?
Well, you feel for them and their fans, but you also have to respect what they've done to get to this point. It's just tough when a good season has to come down to one game outcome because anything can happen. It was a worthy run this year, but unfortunately for this team, the buck stops here.